for noobs thing, when you get an expansion up, which is this thing, a Nexus, hatchery, command center, whatever, at another patch of minerals, you transfer probes over there. So this is what I always forget to do when I build expansions. Make sure you guys remember this. Notice how there were just some probes sitting there. There was like 1 or 2. I always forget to rally point on stuff when I have an expansion up. When I get my expansion up, so I just build a whole bunch of probes and they're just sitting there doing nothing, and I'm like, come on guys, seriously, come on, just do some work, man. So I'm gonna be moving in for a wee bit of an attack now, and I did not know he actually had that Sonaga. So this is a proxy pylon. What I'm doing, I'm just putting a proxy pylon here. For anybody who doesn't know what a proxy pylon is it is basically just a pylon that is in close proximity to your opponent's base. So what you do is you build a proxy pylon here, and I'll show you guys that coming into effect in a second. See, and these are force fields. They block off zealots from escaping like that, so I can just kill them nice and neatly. So you build a proxy pylon here, and then you warp in more men, and it takes you a lot less time to get them across the map. So now I'm finally getting 2 more gateways up, but he's already got another gateway up, and he's putting 2 more gateways down. So I'm not going to be able to produce as many units as him, but it looks as though I already have produced a lot more units than him. So yeah, I'm just going for an attack now, going to be hopefully taking out his expansion. All these zealots just hoeing into the stalkers there, and see this proxy pylon still coming into effect. I did not even notice that happen. I just sent my probe back here, and then I was like, hey, how the hell did this zealot get attacking my pylon? Oh, whatever. And then I just had to warp in a couple more zealots down here. 2 more zealots, come on. Yep, there we go, man. So here we go, I'm just about to be taking out his expansion now. So this is a pretty good position to be in if I am me, which I am. So I was feeling pretty good right now, but there is always, when you get to this position, there's always like the chance that your opponent has got like expansions all over the map. So I was just hoping he hadn't. That's always like the annoying thing. So I'm just going to be coming in here, and I see these 2 cannons going up, and I'm just like, alright, no, now I got to attack. So there's just a massive battle going on here. He's warping tons of men. I've got these 2 warp gates up. I'm putting 2 more gateways down because I know I'm not going to be able to produce enough units, or as many units as him anyways. So he's going to be warping in more units. Just here, in case anybody doesn't know, as I was saying before, Starcraft, a noobs thing, the pylons obviously power the buildings. Duh. So if you take out these 2 pylons here like I did, these 2 warp gates and these 2 cannons are unpowered. So yeah, unpowered, as you can see there. So that's not really good for them, but really good for you. Because if there's like all these buildings, imagine these pylons went here and they were all over here, and there was just like 2 pylons here powering these 2 warp gates, these 3 warp gates, and these 2 pylons, then they would all be unpowered. So if you think it's like necessary, like if obviously you can't destroy all of these pylons, so just destroy the buildings, but if there's like a couple of pylons around the buildings, just destroy them instead, because it's just going to make life a lot easier for you. So at the moment, I've just been continuously sending in reinforcements from like all across the map. What the, did his blades just glow like fiery red? Anyways, that's pretty irrelevant. So I've got a couple more warp gates up now, throwing down 2 more gateways. Gonna be trying to just continuously send reinforcements in for this army, which appears to be working for me. So at this point, he hadn't GG'd yet. So I was like, oh, okay, this is looking a bit sus. He hasn't GG'd yet. I've like pretty much annihilated the army. So there's always the possibility that they've got expansions out, which is what you have to always be worried about. But obviously he didn't have an expansion. That was good news to me. So just going to be continuing to take out as many of his men as I can. More reinforcements arriving from over here. And this is just about the end of the game for him. There's not really much he can do at this point. And that's me GGing. But he does not feel like GGing. So notice how I've got like 2,000 minerals. So there's only so many gateways you can throw down before you just have way too many minerals. So just throwing down another expansion because that costs 400 minerals, and just because I can, warping in a whole bunch more men. And now I'm just getting to work finishing off his main. And yeah, he has just left the game, so that's the end of the game for him. Now, as I said before, I was in the Bronze League, but after playing this game, I got promoted to the Silver League. So I still suck ass because I'm in the Silver League, as opposed to being in like a good league that requires skill to get into. But I'm still very happy about being in the Silver League. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna go play some more games now. Actually, I might cast a series of 3 between TLO and someone else that I downloaded. Or I might just go play some more games, as I just said. Anyways, that is it for that. Adios. See you guys later. That is a hilarious zealot right there.